Hey Taurus besties, and welcome to my channel, blahscrystalsale Taurus Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Taurus, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Taurus, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below. And let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Taurus, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Taurus, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Where the fuck is y'all at? Huh? Where is y'all at? Okay, there you go. Chanel, good evening. Good evening. I was like, I can't believe it. Nobody's up in here. Quanicia, good evening. Elizabeth, good evening. Mrs. Crystal, good evening. Good evening, y'alls. FYI, I had like one little drink, okay? I'm not drunk. I had one motherfucking drink. Just one. It was a little frozen drink. It was called Crown Apple. Or Apple Crown. One of them bitches. I just had one. That was it. Good evening, y'all. See Jules, Paul. Hold on. JMG. I need to call you something else. Good evening, Siren, Ayani. No, is that my niece? Nope, that's my little sister middle name. Santana. Make sure I miss nobody. I think I said Elizabeth already. Out Cold. Good evening. E. Good evening. Ariella. Good evening, y'all. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. If you have not signed up for my Riches Ritual, make sure you go head over to my website, Can you hear me? Make sure you go head over to my website, blahscrystalsale.com, and sign up for my rituals. Underneath Group Rituals, go look at that tab. Kerr, good evening. T, good evening. Serena, good evening. Hey, y'alls. I'm stop saying names now because it's gonna become an OCD thing. But either way, this is your Mercury retrograde step ahead reading. Tequila, hello, good evening. Okay, I'm done saying names, but don't stop talking though. But I'm done saying names because I'm gonna get stuck on it. But this is your Mercury retrograde reading, like I said, step ahead reading. So you get a step ahead before the retrograde begins. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Mercury goes retrograde August 23rd, but before that, the shadow phase comes before that, and then the shadow phase comes after that, bitch. So basically, it's never ending, damn near. I think we done had like 3 already. I think we're gonna have like 4 this year, and it goes into next year like it did this year. So shit, fuck it, I don't fucking know. But either way, I'm fucking sick of these bitches. So hopefully, Taurus, you get the blessing. I tried to mind your business on my tongue. I need to go brush my tongue. I didn't notice it was green. I told you I had the little Crown Apple shit. It doesn't stay in my fucking tongue. I would take a break. Honestly, I damn near want to take a break. Because then I'm going to be staring at it the whole damn time. But anyway, I'm going to fuck it. We're going to have to deal with the green ass tongue. But either way, what was I saying? Oh, I tried to I'm going to get to your damn reading. I tried to flat iron my hair and do a silk press. Thank you. It did not work. So this is what we got. Because I don't know how to do that. It just would not stay flat. It's too fucking thick. It don't even fucking make any sense. So this is what we got. Either way, let's move on with your reading. So, Taurus, what must you experience this retrograde? I don't know how the fuck they be doing it. It don't make no sense. And then I started cheating because my hair's too thick. And I probably didn't separate it correctly because I got fucking tired after a while. Thank you. But either way, what must you experience this retrograde, Spirit Taurus? What must Taurus or will Taurus experience this retrograde? It's the bullshit. Could have been better. The Mourners. Either way, you got Angel of Emergence. That's what I say right there. It is time for the real you to emerge. Taurus. Oh, but this beautiful. You got Angel of Finances at the bottom of the deck. So Mourners. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Taurus. Give thanks. Because it's retrograde. You got some mourners coming in. Okay? You got some monies coming in. Either way it goes. Why must they experience this spirit? Ain't that what I'm on? Yeah. You got your card. You got the Hierophant. because it is written. Damn. You got Justice. It really may be written. Okay, you have the Five of Cups. So I feel like you have had, I mean, it clearly says it, but either way, you have had some disappointment in the past where things have not been fair to you, Taurus, or you may have considered it to not be fair to you. And now things are going to balance out for you. Now, think of this. The storm before the calm. Meaning, in order for things to balance out for you, there has to first come some bullshit. Whether you are enduring the bullshit and then you get the blessings during the retrograde, or you endure the bullshit during the retrograde and then you get the blessings immediately after. Either way, Spirit is saying, you're going to endure some shit. Sorry, Taurus. You are. Okay, I'm going to have to take my little moon ass out of this motherfucking reading because it got me fucked up already. But Taurus, especially to my sun sign Tauruses, because shit, you're going to have to represent for this motherfucking beginning part. You're going to have to endure some bullshit. It is what it is. Sorry. But you're going to have to endure some shit before the blessings come through. But you're going to get the blessing. Okay, you're going to get the blessing. It's going to be a little bit of a disappointment. You're going to feel like shit's just not going your way. But you're going to get that blessing. I will join y'all back when the blessing shows up. You got 5 Pentacles. Queen of, look at that little 10 of Pentacles right there. Shit. Queen of Wands. The star trying to peek out. That little 10 of Pentacles want to come out, huh? And you got the Hermit. What come after Leo? Virgo season. And you know we in Leo. And Virgo start like, when the fuck Virgo start? August 23rd or something like that. It'd be starting in the 20s. Virgo season. So Leo season may not be your best, okay? Leo season may be exactly what you about to learn and continue to learn and learn some more. Just have to redirect your energy wherever it needs to go. Okay? We're not sticking together, nothing. I don't know y'all. I know y'all for this reading, that's about it. I don't know shit about y'all. We who? Not me. Not me. Shoot, some of y'all gonna get some pregnancies and I am not throwing in that shit. Okay, you gonna learn that lesson today. But either way it goes, Leo season may not be the best for you, but you are gonna get something, I feel like, come Virgo season. Okay, now this could happen before Virgo season because, retrograde starts in the Virgo season. Basically, it goes retrograde in Virgo season. So although you may have experienced some type of disappointment, get ready, Taurus, and I want you to believe it with all your heart that things are going to get better. Before or during Virgo season, things are going to rise up for you. Okay, the real you needs to emerge, but I feel like the real you cannot emerge until this bullshit is out of your way. Whatever is standing in your way, whatever is holding you back, it's like whatever you are waiting for, it cannot come in. You are blocked like a bitch, Taurus. Okay, no matter if you're like, I believe it, I have faith that it's going to come through. There's something or has been something that was blocking you. There was a lack of something, not a lack of limitations, but like a lack of thinking, your mindset, a lack of feelings. There was a lack of something that has been blocking you for the longest. And Spirit was like, well, I can't get it through to you until your beliefs change. Until you start believing you don't have what you think you have. I don't have the skill set to do this. I don't have this to do this. What do you keep thinking that you don't have, Taurus? Whatever you keep thinking is a block in your ass, okay? It's a block in you. I don't feel good enough to have this right now. It can't be my time right now. It must not be my time right now. A lot of times I have to whip my own ass and I got to be like, bitch, shut the fuck up because you lying. Okay, I don't give a damn what you don't have right now. It's yours. It can come through at any moment. But it ain't going to come through at any moment if you keep telling yourself it's not the right time. It's always the right fucking time. Okay, it's always the right damn time. Okay, always the right time. Anyway, let's move the fuck on. Always the right time. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Who got the good luck? What you doing? And congratulations. Let's just go ahead and say that. Keep that energy over there, though. But either way, let's move the fuck on. So what must you learn this retrograde, Taurus? You have magic. Believe in yourself. You got the power within you. You got to learn it. That's why you're going to go through trials and tribulations. That's why you have been going through some sort of trials and tribulations, because you got to know your power, Taurus. You don't got to wait for this shit. Yes, listen now. A lot of things in life, like, we got to tell ourselves something when the shit's not happening. You got to say, well, maybe another day or something, but you keep prolonging the day, it's going to keep prolonging itself. So today is the day. And today is always going to be the day. I don't give a fuck if you did not receive it today. Today is the motherfucking day. And when you wake up tomorrow, today is the motherfucking day. Expect the shit, okay? Now, I feel like expect what you're manifesting. Don't expect shit from somebody else, because you can't control their ass. That's where you get it all fucked up at. That's where your manifestations go haywire, because you are expecting somebody else to do something for you, or somebody else to do something, whatever you're expecting them to do, right? You can, like, if you expect somebody to tell you that they love you, you're going to be disappointed. You know, you're going to be waiting forever, because they either never going to tell you, or tell you eventually, or they'll tell you, but not the way that you want to, or whatever, or when you want to. So don't expect anything from anyone else. But I feel like when it comes to the magic or whatever it is that you're manifesting, Spirit is saying, what you are going to learn is how to expect what it is that you put out. Stop going into the I don't expect shit. Okay? I don't expect shit. You expect that motherfucker to show the fuck up. If you ask for it, you expect it to show up. Don't let that energy go. Know that it's going to show up, okay? Well, get out the expectation and know that it's actually going to show up. Know that it's actually yours, okay? I feel like that's what you're going to learn. So if you have not learned that already, or you have a problem with going back and forth with yourself, and one day believing it, the next day not believing it, 1 second believing it, and the next second not believing it, see, that's what's going on. The little seesaw thing, teeter-totter thing. That's what's going on. So Spirit is saying what you are going to learn is your own magic, your own power this retrograde. Oh, shoot. Why? Green deck. Why, Spirit, will they be learning some magic? This can come in the form of rituals. This can come in the form of affirmations. You're going to learn some new ones. Something that's going to stick with you, Taurus. And I feel like you may use it for a minute because it worked the first time. And you're going to use it again in hopes that it works the second time. And I feel like it's going to work for you for a while until it's time for you to ascend again. 7 of Swords. You're going to find a cheat sheet. Why do they need to learn this, Spirit? You don't hold the faith that well, Taurus. And I ain't saying you ain't a faithful person and you ain't got the beliefs. Spirit is saying when it comes to what you're manifesting, you don't hold that belief so well. You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Who did I say that to recently? I don't fucking know. But you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You cannot do that, Taurus. You need to be all the way the fuck in. You either jumping in the pond or you not. And I'm not, because I ain't getting my hair wet. But you either jumping in or you not. And I can't swim either. So I'm really not getting in that bitch. You either putting your feet in or you not. But then, be nasty. Let me change the thing. You either standing in the sand or you not. That bitch be hot sometimes. Anyway, let's move the fuck on. Spirit, what must Taurus learn? Why must they learn it? Why must Taurus learn this? I guess you in the water or you not. You got the star here. You either in the pond or you not. Damn it, Taurus. If you gonna worry about your hair, then fuck it. You don't want it. You got the Knight of Swords. You got the Ace of Pentacles. See what I mean? That blessing is already here. Spirit's not handing it to you. Your blessing is already here. Spirit is basically telling you that what it is that you are trying to manifest has already showed up within your realm, within your own reality. It's right there, Taurus. You don't have to see it. You don't have to see it to know that it's right there. Okay? Spirit is basically saying, this is your manifestation. Okay. Whatever you are manifesting is literally right there. But see what's in your hand? You're like, oh, it's a fucking beetle, so it can't be my manifestation. It's impossible to be my manifestation because this doesn't look like what I manifested, but Spirit is saying it's right here. If you can't believe that this beetle, I don't know how much you can see when it comes to the video, but if you can't believe that this beetle right here is your manifestation, it's never going to come through. It's never going to come through. This going to be the little bit that Spirit is even giving you. That's slightly coming through. This going to be like, let's say you're asking for $100,000 and this going to be Spirit giving you $5,000, right? But that's not what I asked for, Spirit. I asked for more than that. When I was doing my magic and I was in my energy and I was in my power, I was manifesting $100,000. So it's not going to come in. It can't come in, right? I didn't get what I asked for. Right? This going to be the $5,000 that comes through. This going to be a new job that comes through, but I still didn't get my $100,000 yet. Where's my $100,000 going to come from? Right? This going to be whatever the fuck small shit starts to come through. Spirit is basically saying, sometimes that shit adds the fuck up. It adds up. And then Spirit is saying, you got to count the small shit. You got to count the small shit. And I feel like that's what you're going to be learning. You may not get the big blessing until more than likely after this retrograde or during this retrograde. But right now, Spirit is saying you need to look at what you have been manifesting. Okay? Don't look at it like it's not all that I manifested. You've been getting small shit. And in the ungrateful motherfucking ass energy too. Okay? Because the small shit you got to be grateful for too. I'm grateful that I got this. I'm grateful that I got that. Hold the fuck on because these bees in my damn nerves. You got to be in the energy of being grateful. And I'm not saying all y'all being ungrateful and stuff, but some of y'all asses out here being ungrateful. We ain't going to point no fingers, but we definitely going to call out the sun sign Tauruses and stuff because, the other placements could never. But either way, like I was saying, you got to be in the energy of being grateful all around, not sometimey. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't be sometimey. That's what Spirit's saying. And you're going to learn that. You got the Lovers. And you got the Page of Swords. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You can't be sometime. You can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You either going to get, basically, Spirit saying you're going to get all the way in the water or you're going to be out of this water. Which one are you going to be? You got to make a choice. You got to make a choice. Because whatever it is that you're asking for, Spirit is saying it's coming through. Expect it to come through. But before you get exactly what you asked for, you're going to get indications. You're going to get signs that what you are manifesting is showing up in your reality. Right? It got to grow. It got to grow. Because what did Spirit say in the beginning? You were lacking something. Hold on. Don't lose me here because I'm about to lose myself. You are lacking something. So you got to talk yourself into actually believing it. Because if you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, you don't fully believe. It's a 50-50. You either gonna get it or you not gonna get it. And you can't live that way when it comes to what you're manifesting. You have to be 100% in. And that's what Spirit is going to work with you on this Mercury retrograde. So before you see that major manifestation actually show up in your life, you're gonna first get your motherfucking beetle. Y'all got silent on me? Damn. You gonna get your beetle first. And then you're going to be able to see that the manifestation is here already. It's been here all this time. It was so easy. It's within reach. It was so easy for you to get this whole fucking time. Okay? It was so easy for you to get. But you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it. But you will. Okay, Taurus? So, I don't know what all y'all is manifesting. But I'm going to tell you right now. Whatever you are manifesting is... Fuck, bitch. Sorry. Is right in front of your face. Literally. Because I just scratched my face and stuff. It's right in front of your face. So if you manifest in love, your partner is right in front of your face. Mind your business. If you see the hair, I couldn't find my razor. I don't know where it was at. So mind your business. I didn't really raise my hands when I was out and about. But anyway, your person is right in front of your face. Okay? And if they're not directly right in front of your face, basically Spirit is saying, wherever you end up venturing to, they're going to be right in front of your face. Expect it. Expect it. Right? When you get those nudges, those random nudges to do something, It's not that random. You're expecting something. That's why you end up, paying attention to those nudges. That's why you end up acting on those nudges because you are already expecting something. If you were not expecting anything when you got that nudge, you would have ignored it. You would have ignored it. I can't tell you one nudge that I have paid attention to where I was not expecting anything. Because if I'm not expecting anything, think about it. Think about it, especially for the generation. I don't know what everybody's generation is, but let's stop with millennials. My child do it, though, because I'm teaching him my ways. But let's stop with millennials. I don't know about everybody else. So if you fall after millennials, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. But think about the door. The door. Now, before then, I don't know, because people probably answering their doors and stuff. But my mama generation, basically, my grandma generation was not opening that fucking door, right? Think about the door. When somebody knocks at your door, if you weren't expecting anybody, do you answer that motherfucker? Do you answer it? Now, if you do, then you on a whole nother level. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Kudos to you. I ain't never in my life answer that motherfucking door if I don't know who there. But don't get too quiet on me. Y'all gonna make me fucking get distracted my damn self. Now, I get distracted with the comments, but you really, see, you already got me getting off because y'all too quiet. I don't even know if you really hear or my video messing up and shit. But, okay, cool. So, basically, that's what Spirit's saying. You weren't expecting anything. So, if you're not expecting someone to come to the door and somebody knocks at your door, you're not going to get it. You may not even get up to look out the door. And if you did get up to look out the door, you're not going to open it because you were not expecting it. So, Spirit is saying, expect it. Because when you expect something, you're going to end up answering it. It's going to be there. It's going to be exactly what it is that you're waiting for. So whatever lesson you about to learn, basically Spirit is saying, what must be learned is how to expect. Because when you expect, and I told you not to expect, I told you the limitation right there of not to expect somebody else involved. But when it comes to you, expect your blessings to show up. Because when they show up, you're going to answer. So when that nudge comes about, it's because you're expecting something. That's why you're going to end up answering it. But if you're not expecting anything, you're not going to answer it. You're going to miss the call. You're going to miss Spirit's sign. You're going to miss it, right? If you're expecting to get off and if you see me spitting, mind your business. If you're expecting to get off at an exit, you're going to make sure you get off at that motherfucking exit, right? You're going to make sure you at exit 145 and you're trying to get to exit 152. You're expecting, where's 152? It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. I'm going to get off. But if you're not expecting to get off at 152, what are you going to do? Keep driving. So even if Spirit shows you 152, you're going to look at it and you're going to keep driving because you're not expecting to get off at that exit. So basically, in a nutshell, Spirit is saying what you are going to learn is how to properly expect so you can respond to whatever nudges Spirit is about to show you where your manifestation actually lies, right? But you need the small shit because this is going to be your nudges, right? This is going to be the signs that Spirit is sending you. You have to pay attention to these. You have to be grateful for these so you can pay attention to your motherfucking blessing, okay, when it shows itself. Now, let's move the fuck on because we've been here way too motherfucking long. So what must you relearn? Taurus is retrograde. Thank you, y'all. Anyway. Oh, shoot. I was about to say I didn't do this right. Yes, I did. What must Taurus relearn this retrograde Spirit? I didn't do this right. I forgot to grab the other deck. But fuck it. Let's move on. What must Taurus relearn? Grounding, and I feel like Spirit just said that recently in one of y'all readings. You got grounding. That is what you must relearn. You are an earth sign, Taurus. Ain't no reason your ass shouldn't be grounded. Ain't no reason. Why? And not only an earth sign, but you are a Taurus. A fixed sign at that. Shouldn't be no reason why somebody is able to budge your ass on what you fucking believe. Don't be stubborn for the wrong reasons, okay? You gonna believe, you better fucking believe. 10 toes down, Taurus. 10 toes down. What must Taurus relearn? And join me tomorrow on my main channel. The link is down below in the description box at 10 a.m. Central Time. Hopefully I make it there on time because I be oversleeping and stuff. But 10 a.m. Central Time for question and answers, and 8:30 p.m. Central Time for question and answers tomorrow, Friday, on my main channel. Either way, what must Taurus... You got warning, gaslighting detected. You got planning a secret escape. Stripped and cleansed. You are being purified by spirit, imperfectionist right here, and sexy chocolate trying to leave out the deck. Tatted person, sexy chocolate. Lachey, hello, good evening. What must Taurus relearn, Spirit? I already got it. Stop falling for the okie doke. Basically, Spirit's saying you need to stop paying attention to the shit that should not concern you. Stop getting consumed with shit you have not manifested. Stop getting concerned with it. Stop getting influenced by it. Stop getting overwhelmed by it. Stop focusing on it. Problems are going to happen in the world. Problems are going to happen in the world. But Spirit is saying stop directing your energy over there. Stop directing your energy there. I'm trying to figure out the way to say it. For instance, let's say something bad happens. Let's say you sit in traffic. You sit in traffic for a little bit. You complaining in traffic because it's taking too fucking long. And I ain't talking about my damn self because I'm a motherfucking complainer. I don't give a fuck. Them motherfuckers need to hurry the fuck up. Okay? Hurry the fuck up. But you don't know what spirit is delaying you from. Okay? You don't know what the fuck is really happening. But you're complaining about it, right? So traffic happens, someone cuts you off and you get irritated. And maybe you don't get irritated that way, so think of another way that you get irritated. I just need this as an example. You get irritated because somebody cut you off, or you're sitting in traffic and it's taking fucking forever for you to get to your destination and you got to hurry up and get there. Or maybe you just rush like me and you got nowhere to go. You just be rushing or something. But either way it goes, so I don't get fully distracted right now. You get enraged, outraged, enraged. One of them motherfuckers, okay? You know what I'm trying to say. But you get outraged, enraged. One of them. You get angry. Okay, you get frustrated. And Spirit is saying, you don't just hold on to it at that moment. You end up holding on to it the next hour, in the next hour, in the next hour, in the next hour. You go to work and start complaining about how traffic or whatever was back to back or bumper to bumper, how this person cut you off. You end up calling your best friend and telling them how this person cut you off. You end up telling some stranger, because some people be loving to talk for whatever fucking reason and telling all their motherfucking business. You end up telling some stranger at the store, at the store about how this person cut you off, because people be doing that. I don't fucking know why. I'd be like, can you please just shut the fuck up, because I didn't even come here to talk. But they be doing it. Okay, maybe even you do it. Either way it goes, don't lose me here. You end up basically making that throughout your whole day. And Spirit is saying, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop concentrating on the shit that do not matter. Was that what you manifested? You can't stop everything from happening. So this is where I go to when it says, stop expecting things from what you cannot control. Those people, right? The other people outside of you. Stop expecting things outside of you, from people outside of you. You couldn't stop that person from cutting you off. They cut you off. What you gonna do about it? Okay, you can't do some shit about it though. You hop your ass the fuck out the car now. But people be crazy. But either way, stop expecting things from people is what Spirit is saying. You can't stop that person from cutting you off. You can't stop that person from talking to you. Okay? I just go ahead and go in my mind and I tune them out instead of getting irritated. I just be like, Lord, please, I really don't want to talk right now, but tell me when I need to tune back in because I really don't want to listen. So I just go to my kumbaya mood instead of getting irritated, right? Because ain't shit I could really do to shut them up because I don't really know how to get out the conversation, so I kind of just get stuck in that bitch. But don't lose me here because I know I'm getting sidetracked. Just stay with me, okay? Watch the fucking video back if you have to. But either way, basically Spirit is saying don't get stuck in the shit that don't matter. You weren't expecting them to cut you off, but they cut you off. You can't do shit about it, okay? You weren't expecting the traffic, but the traffic showed up. You can't do shit about it. Stop putting your energy into shit that you weren't expecting. Okay? Stop getting overwhelmed with it and expect the shit that you are expecting. There's a reason for that traffic. There's a reason for that cutoff. expect the shit that you are expecting that only you can control, but stop getting stuck in the shit that's out of your control. Because what happens then? You give over your magic, you give over your power, and then you start manifesting more of that bullshit. So you thought that one person was the only person that was going to cut you off. Later on down the road, somebody else is about to cut you off, because that's where your energy is. Tomorrow, somebody else is about to cut you off, because that's where your energy is. The next day, you may actually get into a fender bender, because why? You kept manifesting that bullshit because your energy got consumed with the fact that one person fucking cut you off that was out of your fucking control. You weren't expecting it, so Spirit is like, okay, cool. That's part of somebody else's reality. That's part of somebody else's world. That's somebody else's lesson. Right now, I just need you to stay in control of what the fuck you can control. Taurus, okay? And do not move. Do not budge. Okay, because you need to relearn how to ground yourself and stay in your own lane. I feel like I told Leo that, but in a different way. But stay in your own lane. Stay in your own energy. Do not do not give over your power. Do not give over the power that you possess, because all that energy that you are giving is going away from what you are trying to manifest. It's going away. So you were 100% sure that you was going to get what it is that you're manifesting, and now you got distracted. Now you got angry. Now you got frustrated. Okay? You done hopped out of alignment with whatever your human design is. You done hopped out of alignment. And now you're no longer in alignment with what you are trying to manifest. Where had, that person cut you off and you've been like, bitch, and then moved on about your damn day, you would have still been in alignment. Okay? One little bitch ain't going to hurt nobody. But a bitch, you stupid ass motherfucker, cut me off and everything else and blah, 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 right? Out of alignment. Out of alignment. That's why I be letting people say what the fuck they got to say. Okay, if you ain't putting hands on me, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you saying. Okay, just don't come to me, because then I will have to put my hands on you, whether you put your hands on me or not. But I don't give a fuck what the fuck you saying to me. I don't really care. You can be mad. You can curse me out. You can call me out my name. I don't give a fuck. I'll be a bitch. I'll be a hoe. I'll be a whatever the fuck you want me to be. But one thing you're not going to do is irritate my motherfucking spirit. Just don't touch nobody. I know. Don't touch me. And I don't give a fuck. Okay. Now that road rage, I can't sit here. I got to listen back to the damn reading my damn self. Okay. Because I got it. But either way, that's what Spirit's saying to you. You need to do better in grounding your energy, Taurus, so you don't get, how do you say it? Not out of alignment. Out of yourself. I forgot how to say it, but out of yourself. Whatever the damn shit is. Tell me what it is. So you don't get taken out of whatever. You got the Two of Cups. Character. Thank you. So you don't get taken out of character. Because remember, you're not always going to be the same character. I don't care who you are throughout the day, you're not always going to be the same character. When you're manifesting something, you're going to be in character in different ways. You're going to have different characters, different personalities, damn near schizophrenic. Okay? Damn near bipolar. Okay? Because you're manifesting something different, which means it needs you to have different energy. You may manifest from your solar plexus, for one thing. You may manifest from your root chakra, for one thing. And then you may manifest from your heart chakra, for another thing. You think those characters are going to be the same? They're not. They're not. You may manifest from peace, for one thing, and then you may manifest from chaos, from one thing, right? For one thing. Because, you can't control your life exactly. So sometimes chaos happens, and what do you start doing? You pray. But what you pray for in the chaos, you may not pray for within the peace. So you're going to have different characters. So whatever you are manifesting in that time, Spirit is saying, do not get out of character. All right? Watch it back if you have to. How long have you been on this? Damn. Can we come down? We won't supposed to be this long. You got the Page of Cups. The Magician. See, because you got all the tools that you need, but Spirit is saying you don't need to hand over your tools. You don't need to hand over your tools. You know, your tools are your power. You got the swords for your voice, for your mind. You got the pentacles for your money, for your grounding, whatever, something physical. You got the cups for your emotions, and you got the wands for your actions and whatever fire you going to use to get your ass going. Okay? You don't want to hand that over. You don't want to hand that over. So when they say be careful of what you speak, you know, the power of the tongue, what happens when you start cursing that bitch out and everything? You start losing control of what you're saying. You're manifesting something. But the thing is, you have taken away from what you have been manifesting. And you are now going against everything that you have already started to manifest. And so forth. You got the devil. Okay, what character, don't step outside of your character, okay? Basically, it's going to be you, the bipolar motherfucker, okay? Different character. This may be during chaos. This may be you during peace or something, or vice versa. But Spirit is saying you don't want to introduce the same two different characters at the same time. They are familiar with each other. They are familiar with each other. Think of somebody that's bipolar or schizophrenic or whatever. No, bipolar. Personality disorder. Think of somebody like that. You seen TV, you done seen it. Okay. Yes. All those personalities live in that one person. But they don't all come out at the same time. Spirit is saying stop introducing the wrong one at the wrong time. There's a place, There's a place and a time for these personalities with what it is that you're manifesting, depending on what it is that you're manifesting. The way the character that you use when you manifest money is going to be different than the character that you use when you're trying to manifest love. If you're using the same person for the same thing, you wonder why you're not getting results. Think about this. Don't lose me here. But when I do my readings, you get a different personality than my everyday-to-day fucking personality. Because my everyday-to-day personality is quiet. I sit back and I observe a lot, right? I don't really say anything. I can come off like very, very shy, and you may stare at me a lot and try to read me, but you'll never be able to read me because I'll never say anything. Okay, I would just kind of stare at you, and I may listen and everything else and nod my head, and I may respond a little bit, but I'm not going to. Like now, you get me to be a lot louder than I typically am. So, like, if I go to order some food, the speaker box, people got to be like, can you say it again? Can you speak up? And I don't raise my voice. Okay? I can go out and about, and I could be, unless I'm drunk. That drunk me going to yell like a bitch. But see, another character. But either way, I don't really raise my voice, right? I speak up now because, I got to speak up. But typically, and it's only because of the energy. But typically, I don't speak up a lot. Like, it's very low, and I'm not changing my tone. I'm not changing it. So even when you say speak up, you better come the fuck in, because I'm not about to yell. Okay. So even when it comes to, like, let's say I'm at McDonald's and my line is all the way back here, and they start saying, hey, welcome to McDonald's or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck they say. Let's say Chick-fil-A or something, whoever. Okay. And they start speaking, and my car is like my car is like right here, and the speaker box is like right here. I'm not fucking yelling. I will sit there, window down and everything. And I'm going to wait till I get to that speaker box, because I'm not yelling. That's a different character. I'm going to be out of alignment because it's not for me. It's not like me to start yelling. I'm not about to yell for this motherfucking food. Some people will do it, right? That's a different character for you. I will not do it. Drunk me will already have yelled way back then, probably rush the other person to move the fuck on. Don't lose me. Let me get back to the shit. Either way, what Spirit is saying is you have different characters. Don't use them at the same time. Don't let one interfere with what you are doing, what you are manifesting. Crazy cannot come out during this manifestation phase. Okay? This is your protection. Find a way to protect what you are manifesting by staying in character. I can't let them get me out of alignment, so I can't lose my shit. Let me just walk away from this. Let me just walk away from this. And it's not about, I don't want to go to jail or whatever else it is. I'm manifesting something big and I can't get consumed in their drama. I can't get consumed in their problems, right? That person who cut you off had their own problems. You can't get consumed in their problems. You can't get consumed in their world. Right? The other day when I was leaving out of Walmart, I think I told you a story, but if I didn't, I'm going to tell you again. I don't give a fuck. The other day when I was leaving out of Walmart, this one man had stopped me before, and that day I literally had it out with him. Okay? And I did not give him my motherfucking receipt. I ended up leaving out that motherfucking store because, bitch, you got me fucked up to think you going to check my receipt and you not going to check nobody else's, and I done watched you check everybody and we'll let everybody else pass by and then you gonna ask me for mine. Bitch, please. I told him hell to the no and I walked the fuck out. I put the headphone back in and I walked the fuck out. But this particular day, recently, I went into the store. I think I had toilet paper or whatever. And it was in the cart or something. Or was it napkins? I don't fucking know what the fuck it was, but it was something. And I went to go leave out the door. And he was like, oh, can I see your receipt? I didn't have my headphones in, so I clearly heard him. Same guy. I started to catch attitude with him, but then I said, you know what? I don't even give a fuck. Let me get this man this receipt. Even though I know my rights and I know I don't have to give him motherfucking shit. And bitch, I wish the fuck you would start with me. But I said, you know what? It's not even worth it. I don't give a fuck. Let me give this man this receipt and keep going because I don't want to get out of character. And I know I can get out of character. And then I'm going to get real ghetto and ratchet up in this motherfucking store and I'm going to end up throwing hands at the first bitch that want to call me motherfucking names. Then I'm going to be on somebody's TikTok and I don't want to do that. So I ended up walking out the door. I gave him the receipt and I walked out and I said, you know what? It really wasn't worth it. It was something simple. I really do not care. I'm going to just go. Okay, I'm just go. But either way, you see the difference there from the two versions, right? I could have either gave all my energy and then I would have been irritated because after that one time when I did not give him my receipt, I was irritated. My anxiety goes up for like little reasons. So imagine my anxiety going off after that incident, even though I walked away and now I'm shaking because I'm angry, right? I'm frustrated because I gave over my power. I gave over my magic. In this incident, I was perfectly fine. I didn't give anything away except the fucking receipt. And I already knew I paid for the bitch. Now, if you want to start with me now, I need to bring out that character, right? But I didn't have a purpose to do it. I got what I was manifesting. I got what I went in there for, and I didn't give over a damn thing. It didn't change my day. It didn't change my perspective. It didn't change my energy. And that's what Spirit's saying to you. Pick a character when it comes to what you're manifesting and do not step outside of that. Okay? Somebody else's problem does not concern you in changing your energy, right? Somebody else crying, I know we can get emotional, especially as empaths, if anything. We can get emotional and we'll want to cry with them, right? But what happens? We end up taking on their pain. Stepping out of character. You don't have to take on somebody else's pain, somebody else's suffering to feel for them. You don't want to take that on. Because what happens is now it interferes with what you are trying to manifest. Now you go into the negative energies. That's their shit, okay? Now, I'm not saying you can't care for them, but that's their shit. They are learning what they have to learn. They are experiencing what they have to experience, but you got to remember what the fuck you are trying to manifest. And you don't want to take on somebody else's problems, somebody else's feelings, because you know, how do I say it without sounding mean about it? Because they told you something, okay? They told you something. Last example. So, for instance, like if somebody comes to you and they say, oh, such and such said something about you. Lightheaded. What do people typically say? Well, people typically, depending on how much you're healed, people typically be like, well, what did they say about me? Right? That's your first go-to. Already got an attitude. What did they say about me? Or what did you say to defend me or something? Typically, that's people's first go-to because they feel like it's going to be something bad, right? Not everybody, but typically. And then you step out of character when before they came to you and introduced this information to you, how were you feeling beforehand? You were peaceful. Even if it was chaos going on, you was in your own energy. You was in your own chaos. You was in your own peace. And then somebody came and they gave you information and you shifted. Now, Spirit is saying you stepped out of character. You're going away from what it is that you're manifesting. You were not expecting this information, so why does it bother you? Why does it bother you? Why does it move you? Why is it able to move you, Taurus? Okay, why is it able to move you? How long have we been on this? We're going to have to do a part 2 because fuck this. Too fucking long. And after a while, YouTube going to start making my video act funny. You got the 8 of Cups. Walk your ass the fuck away. You should not be consuming that shit. This is the 8 of Cups going into the 9 of Cups. And you know, 9 of Cups is all about that wish fulfillment or that wish, if anything, but wish fulfillment. Stop fulfilling your wishes at these 8 of Cups when you know you're supposed to walk away. There's nothing that you, hold on. There's nothing that you're going to get from, can you fucking see this card? There's nothing that you're going to get from these 8 of Cups. You don't need to drink out of none of these because the cup that you need to drink out of is this page. Because 8 plus 1 equals 9. Right? And don't pay attention to this motherfucking fake ass page of cups with that little bird shitting in the motherfucking water and stuff because you're not going to drink out of that exactly. And he may not even be shitting in the water. I think he might have just dug his little hand up in there. I don't fucking know what the fuck he did up in here. But either way, don't pay attention to all the extra shit. Okay? But Spirit is saying you're expecting the wish fulfillment. That's what you need to be focused on. Not the past shit, not the bullshit that's coming presently. You need to be focused on the future stuff that you are manifesting as if it's in your present. Not what's going on in the past, not what's occurring in your present. You need to be focused on your 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment, because it is already done, Taurus. Don't get distracted. Okay? And if you got ADHD, then I don't know what I can tell you, honestly. I really don't. You're going to get distracted. So control it. This one's supposed to be this long. I don't think it's ever supposed to be this motherfucking long, honestly. Anyway, you got the Hermit. Remember what they said about Virgo season? Mm-hmm. You got the 6 of Swords. And you got Justice again. Okay? What are we on? What do you need to relearn? Stop backtracking. There ain't nothing for you back there. There ain't a light back there that you can go to and find whatever you want to find. You shouldn't be backtracking trying to pick anything up. Don't try to pick nothing up. Don't try to pick nothing up. Ain't no need to go back. Ain't no need to go back. Ain't no light there whatsoever. Okay? Think about a scary movie. Think about a scary movie, okay? And maybe not all the scary movies, but you know the movies where the light ends up going like out in front of you and it goes out again. No. It's typically behind you. I was trying to figure out which way it was because I wanted it behind, but it's typically behind you, right? You don't walk the ways or whatever, and then you turn around. I don't know why the fuck you turned around anyway, because if you didn't turn around, you would never saw the motherfucking lights going out. But you turn around and you see the lights going out one by one, the little street lights and stuff, one by one until it catches up to you. Ain't nothing back there for you. See? If you was running how you supposed to be running, you wouldn't have tripped and failed by turning around. You wouldn't have known that there was a motherfucker back there chasing you. That there was a motherfucker back there looking at you, trying to get you. They would have just been able to get you. That's it. Okay, but you was back there minding somebody else's business. That's what Spirit's saying. Ain't nothing back there for you. Whatever you have already endured, whatever you have already gone through, stop trying to pick the fucking shit up. Stop trying to go back because there ain't nothing there for you. You want to move forward, which is why it's coming into Virgo season. Because you can't go back to Cancer season. You can't stop dealing with the shit that happened during Cancer season. It's a whole brand new day. It's a whole brand new day. The way that you felt on, what the fuck date is this today? The way that you felt on August 1st should not be the same way that you are feeling today. It can't be no motherfucking way you feeling that same shit today. Why? Why are you going to carry that shit from August 1st to August? What the fuck date is this? Hold on a minute. Let me get in my head. The 9th or the 10th. It could be the 11th. What's the date? Y'all. Maybe I should go check the calendar. What's the calendar? I mean, not the calendar. What's the date? The 10th. Why are you going to, thank you. Why are you going to carry that feeling or that emotion or that burden from August 1st, thank you, to August 10th? Why? Why would you feel the same way? Why would you still be feeling, why you ain't let that go a long time ago? August 1st, when midnight came, you should have been like, oh, I'm done with that shit. Okay? I'm done with that shit. Or it don't even have to be the whole day that you have to hold this in. Okay, because a lot of times something will consume me, and because I get overwhelmed very easily and I shut down a lot for damn near everything, it's toxic. But that's the way that I heal. That's the way that I process shit. Instead of dealing with the shit right then and there, I shut down. That's not my issue. That's not my problem. I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to think about it. Fuck that shit. I tune it the fuck out. That's not the healthiest way to do it, but that's what I do. Okay? So when they say ghoster, I'm the queen of motherfucking ghosting. It don't even matter. So if you think you're about to bring me a headache, oh no, I'm already about to be out. I'm about to be out. Okay? I'm about to vanish. I'm about to go in my shell, and bitch, you never gonna see me again, or at least for a minute. But either way it goes. Basically, so if a problem comes to me, and like I said, it's not the healthiest way to deal with it, but I just need this as an example. If a problem comes to me, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to hear it. So I'm automatically going to silence my brain and tune it out. I'm going to go do something else. I'm going to go ahead and think about something else because I don't want to think about that. I don't want to listen to that. You're not going to get me. Nope. Right? Think about this. Society has been I think it's dissociated, desensitized. One of the motherfucking words. When it comes to death, okay? When it comes to bad things happening in the world. Society has been, I think it's desensitized. I think that's the word. Could be another word. But I believe that's the word. And if it's not, it's going to be it right now until somebody confirms that it is or it's not. But society has been desensitized when it comes to death or when it comes to pain or like wrongdoings, okay? We just see it all the time. You gotten used to it or whatever. So when you kind of see it, you kind of are kind of in disbelief. Like, it can't be real. You're damn near just staring at the person get their ass beat the whole fucking time. Like, is that really happening? Maybe they joking. I don't fucking know. Maybe I should mind my business. But are they joking? They probably joking, right? Or let's say you see a crime really happening. You're like, I should probably call 911, but somebody probably already did it, right? What do they say? The standbyers effect or whatever? I don't fucking know. I'm making shit up. Yeah. So either way, society has been desensitized when it comes to that. And I feel as if I have been desensitized by everybody else's problems, everybody else's issues. So yes, I can listen, but I don't easily get overwhelmed. Where before, if somebody had told me a problem, I would have cried. So if somebody had told me they lost a loved one, I would have cried about it. I would have cried with them, literally. I probably would have cried before them, before they even broke into tears. I would have been the reason why they were crying, okay? But I've learned how to, I don't know how the fuck it happened. I don't really know. Maybe some type of trauma response or something. But I don't cry anymore like that. It just doesn't work the same. Don't lose me here. But it just doesn't work the same. Like, I don't respond the same way that I used to. And I feel like I'm going to keep rolling with what I'm about to say. That's what should be happening. Because I done lost myself right there. So that's what should be happening. You should not be responding the same way that you used to respond. Nobody should be able to get the same power that they got over you before. This is why you have to relearn during this retrograde. Because some of you are responding the same fucking way that you used to. And you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. Why are you still getting mad at the motherfuckers from cutting you off when you can't do shit about it? Why are you still getting mad at the motherfuckers trying to, you know they trying to piss you off? You know they doing the shit on purpose. Why are you still getting mad at the same fucking shit? Why are you still responding the same fucking way? Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's always going to be a bad thing if you're still responding the same fucking way, right? Sometimes that response, anger needs to come from that. So don't lose me here. I need to say it two ways, and then we need to do a part two. One, it goes from either anger, you need that, or some of y'all need to resolve this shit with peace, okay? But let me start with the peaceful one, because I can remember the other one. Some of you guys are always used to getting angry really quickly. And Spirit is saying, well, how is that working out for you? How many people have you lost from your anger? How many people have you already lost from your anger? How many manifestations or blessings have you already missed out on because you decided to be angry? Some of you guys have manifested the love of your life and you lost the motherfucking love of your life because of your anger or because of your selfishness or whatever else it is. Whatever attitude you came to the table with, okay? Because you kept responding in that way. And therefore, you do not have what you manifested. Remember, your manifestation is not always going to be money. You done lost friends, you done lost family members, you done lost lovers, you done lost jobs because of your fuck ass attitude, okay? However that attitude is, okay? You done lost it. And Spirit is saying, how long are you going to respond that way? You got to relearn that now. You're going to have situations that come about this retrograde that are going to piss you the fuck off because you need a different response. You need a different response. You cannot manifest what it is that you want responding that way. And then you're going to have people like me, okay? You're going to have people like me. That was the part 2. That's the one I said I could remember easily because it involves like the way that I do stuff. So how long are you going to allow people to walk all over you? How long? How long are you going to respond with peace? With peace, okay? However that looks for you. How long are you going to be somebody's doormat? How long are you going to allow somebody to disrespect you or disappoint you and you don't say fucking shit? You just allow it. That's the way you used to respond in the past. But when the fuck are you going to speak up for yourself? When the fuck are you going to stop people pleasing people, or same thing, people pleasing? When are you going to stand up for yourself and stop waiting on the next fucking person to stand up for you because you can't expect them to? Remember what Spirit said. You can't expect them to. Spirit is saying to you, you need to be grounded in your own fucking energy. So you can expect your manifestations to come true, but it needs your energy. Whatever character you choose to represent that manifestation, it needs that character. It needs that character. So if you have always been responding in anger and losing your manifestations, then what do you need? A new character? A new character, a new response? If you have been always people pleasing, if you're people pleasing, you're giving. You're a giver. Okay? You're always giving shit. And you're always losing your manifestations or never getting your manifestations because you're too busy gaining your manifestations and losing it quickly. Because you're trying to people please. So you're giving and giving and giving and giving. And then you're like angry. Now you're angry, frustrated inside. You don't say it outside. And let me tell you right now, when they say that holding in how you feel causes illnesses, I don't want to say I have it, but I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. And you think that came from just naturally getting Crohn's disease? No. All my life I held that shit in. Every time a bully picked on me, every time, somebody called me out my name, somebody made me cry, I would just cry in silence. I would just get angry in silence. I would get frustrated in silence. I wouldn't tell nobody. You know how many times my mama asked me? My mama had to know me so well because if I was crying, she knew something was wrong. She would just read me because I would never say it. If my best friend was bullying me, I don't know how the fuck they're my best friend, but they were. But if my best friend was bullying me, I wouldn't tell. I wouldn't tell. We just all got in trouble, even if I wasn't really a part of it, because I wouldn't snitch. Because I felt like, well, can't do that to them because they love me. They care about me. They would never do that to harm me. Can't be, right? So for basically my whole life, I ended up, just being quiet. And eventually that shit festered and it turned into what they diagnosed me with, Crohn's disease, right? And then I went years of being in pain and that shit fucking hurts. Don't lose me here. That shit fucking hurts. So one of the number one ways to get your flare-ups is through frustration, anger, right? Through you getting irritated. So now imagine, don't lose me here. Just stay with me. Imagine, I'm always holding that in. It turns into Crohn's disease. The number one way for it to get flared up is through irritation, like you're getting irritated. So if somebody's yelling and I don't say anything, I'm going to get irritated because I'm holding it in still. And if somebody goes to accuse me of something and I feel some type of way, I'm going to get irritated and it's going to irritate my stomach. So imagine my stomach is irritated, somebody's yelling and I'm not saying anything. Because if I say something, what's going to happen? They're going to stop. Hopefully. Or I got to remove myself. But either way, they're going to stop. So the pain is still going to be there, but it's going to go down. It's not going to be as irritating. So now, when I say, somebody else may say, don't lose me. Watch the video back, like I said. Somebody else may say, well, you're stepping out of character. Hold on, don't lose me here. You're stepping out of character. That's not who you used to be. I don't give a fuck. Okay? So now when I voice my opinion and I say what the fuck I need to say and I curse a bitch out, I don't give a fuck about what the fuck I say. I do not feel sorry for it whatsoever. If I called you a bitch and I called you all sorts of other fucking names, I meant it. I meant it. I meant it before when I said it in my head, but I really mean it now. Okay? I really mean it now. Whatever comes to my mouth, I actually mean. If I don't mean it, I'm never going to say it. I'm never going to say it. I can own up and apologize if I need to. But if I said it, I meant it. And I'm going to stand on that motherfucking shit. Okay? Hold on. Don't lose me here. Because let me backtrack. Damn. Hold on. Hold on. Why did I say that? Oh, yep. So people from the past will be like, well, you never used to be that way, right? Well, why would you respond that way? You're acting out of character. That is of the past me. They're expecting something from me. And what does Spirit tell you? Do not expect something from someone else. Do not expect something from someone else because you can't control them. Which means what? They cannot control me. So you are me when I give these fucking examples, at least most of the time. You are me in the situation. No one can control the way that you respond. But I'm not going to keep responding the way that I used to respond in the past because it did not get me anywhere. I feel in my personal life, I could have been a lot further in life had I not been in the energy that I was in. I wasn't responding the way that I needed to respond. I wasn't grounded the way that I need to be grounded. And Spirit is saying to you, you are not grounded. You have not been grounded. You've been in and out, right? You test the waters, you got out the water. You test the waters, you got out the water. You need to get your punk ass in the motherfucking water, Taurus, and stop playing around with it. You can't pick and choose when you are going to be you, when you are going to be the real you. What do we start off with? What you must experience is the angel of emergence. It is time for the real you to emerge. You cannot pick and choose when you decide to be the real fucking you. You need to be true to yourself because it's the only way that you're really going to manifest what you are. Now, you may change. You may change because I told you the characters change as needed. But you should be true to yourself in whichever character that you need, and not off the obligations or the expectations of someone else, but the expectation of you. What are you expecting, Taurus, when it comes to yourself? What are you expecting when it comes to yourself? If you start to feel some type of regret, or you start to feel some type of grief when it comes to something, or like later on in night, like when you start talking to yourself and you think, damn, I should have said this, damn, I should have did this, you weren't being the real you. And Spirit is saying, stop acting from past experiences and start acting from the character that's manifesting what it is that you want. Okay. Anyway, y'all, join me in part 2. I'm gonna make a new one. So join me over there. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Join me over there because